Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So it's time to go over the knives I carried for the week, and this is week number 7, and it went from Monday, February 12th through Sunday, February 18th. I did something a little different this week, and I'll get into it, but first, go over my Swiss Army knives I carried. So, for most of the week, Monday through Friday, I carried the Victorinox Explorer. I like this one. This is a good EDC Swiss Army knife. You got your opening layers with the fillet, the screwdriver tips. You got a little flathead slash Phillips flathead screwdriver there on the bottle opener. Plus that's a little pry bar. And then this has the awesome 3D Phillips head, inline Phillips head. I like it when it comes out the end instead of the back. And this has a little magnifying glass, which I found to be useful once in a while. The nice pair of scissors on this. You got your small blade, large blade, back, corkscrew, parcel hook or multi-purpose hook, and the all reamer. And I have the mini eyeglass screwdriver in there, the pin, then you get your toothpick and tweezers, and I carry it on my little key dangler here, suspension clip in my left front pocket. I have this little zipper pull because it's actually easier to grab this to pull it out of the pocket instead of trying to grab a hold of the clip. And this one flexes a little bit, so when you try to get a grip on it, you kind of squeeze it, onto your pocket. But yeah, that works out pretty good. So Monday through Friday, that's what I had. Over the weekend, I switched to the Victorinox Swiss Champ, and I carried it in this hide and drink horizontal leather sheath that on the listing says it's made for the Swiss Champ. And yeah, I carried it on my belt just like that. I have no zipper pull, easy to pull it out. I haven't had no issues with that at all, with this, sliding out or anything. But, this has a lot of the same tools, obviously, as the Explorer, but a lot more. So, you get your opening layer, can opener, bottle opener, screwdriver tips. You still get that inline Phillips right there. And you still get the little magnifying glass. But this has a cool pair of little pliers. Now, obviously not heavy duty. They're very light use, kind of like a pincher to pull, grab something, pull. Kind of heavy duty pair of tweezers, but they come in handy. I like them. Of course, the nice pair of scissors, and then the fish scaler, a couple rulers on either side. I use this just to poke and prod and do something I want to get my fingers on, like maybe pushing in the oven grate, oven rack or something, or pulling it out even, I've done. And then Swiss Champ's got the awesome wood saw. Thing cuts through a branch like nobody's business. And this also has a really nice file. Very aggressive. You got single hatch here, double hatch here, plus you have teeth on the edge, so it's like a metal saw. Excellent. You get a small blade, large blade. On the back, more of the same stuff. You get the corkscrew, and again, I had the mini screwdriver and pin, the multi-purpose hook right there in the middle. On the other side, you get the all reamer, so that's the 3 tools that are on back of that. In addition to them, you get this little chisel. You can see I've used that. It's actually a little dinged up, but nice little chisel. Then you get this nice little flathead screwdriver. Try to get in the light. And that's it. That's the extras. Now this has the plus scales. So you get your toothpick, tweezers and a ballpoint pen like that right here, so that's handy to have. And I either carry this with a suspension hook like this in my front pocket, my front left pocket, which it carries nice. I have no issues with it. Or I carried it in this sheath, and that's what I ended up doing for 2 days, and it works out good. Now I'll get into my main folders. Monday and Tuesday, I didn't carry a main folder. I did not carry another knife. All I carried Monday and Tuesday was a Victorinox Explorer. I had a 24-hour flu or whatever the heck that was, and I wasn't doing much, didn't feel like doing much, and this is all I had on me. The few times I had to cut something, I just used the blade. I used the scissors once, and really I think that's about it. I don't think I did anything else for 2 days. So I'm putting this down on my tracking. Is a Swiss Army knife. I'm not going to put it as my main blade, but that was my main blade for Monday and Tuesday. So that was pretty cool. It did its job, did what I needed to do. Wednesday, I did a video trying to do the potato patina on my Roper Pecos, and I ended up using a mustard patina. So I carried the Roper Pecos. You can see what I did to the blade. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I kind of like it. It's not what I intended it to come out being like, but it's okay, it works. Pretty cool knife, very inexpensive. I can't remember, it wasn't much. American Buffalo Knife and Tool. Roper knives, the Pecos, a modern traditional. I dig it because it's very traditional looking, has 1065 carbon steel blade, but it has thumb studs, liner lock, and pocket clip. Pretty good ergos. The fit and finish on this is rough in spots, you know, it's not the greatest, but pretty awesome knife. I like carrying it. So Wednesday I carried that one. Thursday I got out because someone mentioned this in the comment, so I wanted to carry it. The Kershaw Iridium, awesome knife. Kershaw came out with this at the beginning of 2023. It was a 23 release. Awesome knife. They did a great job on this one. D2 blade. You got their Dura lock, they're calling it, the crossbar lock, and that really works great. It's got some tension there. It's not too bad, but yeah, action on this is great. Centering's off just a touch now, but you have gray aluminum handles with this bronze colored backspace over a lanyard hole. Right hand, left hand tip up, deep carry pocket clip. This thing is super slicey, and yeah, I really like the Iridium. I haven't really checked out what they're coming out with this year, but there's 1 or 2 other models from last year I still want, and if they're anything like this, they're going to be pretty dang good. So Thursday I carried the Kershaw Iridium. I dig that one. Alright everyone, this is the official giveaway entry video. To enter, you must be 18 years or older, have a continental US mailing address, be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment on this video. If you want to see what's in the prize package, you can go back, check out the video titled Not the Entry Video, and it explains the rules and I show everything that's in it. And yeah, I guess I'll leave this up for a week or so, and then I will choose the winner from the comments on this video. So good luck and see you later. And Friday, I don't know exactly why, but felt like carrying it. I seen it in my drawer and I decided to carry it. And that is the Civivi Elementum button lock. the original, the largest size, with only the button, no flipper tab or thumb studs or anything, so you have to kind of flick it out using the button. But this is an awesome knife. I wish they'd make a regular Elementum this size, or the new button lock version in this size. Perfect size, fits my hand great, feels good ergos. You can choke up here a little bit. Now this has the Civivi Damascus steel blade, blue and black and gray shredded carbon fiber, which I think is pretty dang cool looking. Deep carry pocket clip, and it's left hand or right hand carry, so pretty much ambidextrous. You can do this thing left handed. I can. So I think actually a button lock is better left handed. For some reason I'd rather use my index finger to operate it than my thumb. But yeah, Friday I carried the original Elementum button lock, full size version, and I just dig the blue and black carbon fiber, the Damascus blade. Saturday I grabbed one of my favorites, and I haven't carried this much lately, the Benchmade Mini PDI 2. This is one Benchmade's most underrated knives as far as I'm concerned. This is the heavier use version of the bug out. Very similar to the bug out as far as blade shape, and the handle's a little bit different, but about the same size and length, and just feels great in hand. S30V steel, CF Elite scales, carbon fiber FRN combination they came up with. They're fine. This does have full stainless steel liners, so it's very solid. The liners are milled out for weight reduction. Deep carry pocket clip comes on it, left hand or right hand, axis lock, great action. This thing, when I first got it, the first summer I had it, I used the crap out of it for all kinds of things. I actually had a good chip up here towards the tip because I was pulling staples, so I was going underneath the staples prying this way, so the spine was hitting the staple. Well, one time I put it in wrong, pried it so the edge hit the staple, and I chipped it. And it took a couple of sharpenings to get that out completely. But yeah, great ergos on this. Easy to carry, not heavy. The Mini PDI 2, I think, is a very underrated knife. When I carried that is when I switched over to the Swiss Champ right there. Sunday, after carrying that, I had to carry my favorite Benchmade. No surprise to anyone that I did, but I carried the 940 Osborne. This could be my channel knife because this was my grail knife for a long time, and I finally got it, and I'm not sorry I spent the money for it. But the original version of it, S30V steel blade, the green anodized aluminum handles, the purple backspacer. I changed the pocket clip to a Benchmade deep carry pocket clip instead of the original, which I don't have an example right now. But yeah, see, it had 3 holes for the pocket clip, but the deep carry only uses 2. So this is right hand, left hand reversible, fully ambidextrous, dual thumb studs, axis lock. This is probably, well, it is my favorite hard use, everyday EDC knife. It just covers all the bases. It's not the sliciest knife in the world. These, especially this one, these are a lot slicier than the 940. But I did lay the edge back a little bit from like the factory edge around 20 22 down to 17. You can see the bevel's wider than it normally would be. 940 Osborne was my carry on Sunday, along with the Swiss Champ. And I gotta tell you, it was a fun week. Like I said, first 2 days kind of sucked, and that's all I carried. Then I messed with this, ended up carrying it. The Iridium is excellent. I love this version of the Elementum. This is one of my favorite Benchmades, and this is one of my favorite knives of all time. And I guess that'll do it for this video. I hope you noticed the little insert I added to the video. If you somehow missed it, go back, find it in this video. And yeah, guess that'll do it. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, and until next video, bye.